Have you ever been arguing with someone and have been unable to get them to see things from your point of view? Has anyone ever told you that something must be true just because it's true? A modern day equivalent would be, just trust me, bro. How about this one? Is the biblical account true just because it's in the Bible? Logical fallacies are one way that we can easily identify when someone's thinking or reasoning is either misguided or malice in intent. Generally, these things are very important to know in everyday life, but the truth is that they're almost never taught. The first logical fallacy that we'll break down together is circular reasoning. Britannica defines it this way: circular argument, logical fallacy in which the premise of an argument assumes the conclusion to be true. A simple way to look at this is statement A is true because statement B is true, without any real proof for either. Here's another. Sally is pretty because of her good looks. Let's look at some real-world examples. And by now knowing the definition of circular reasoning, you should be able to easily identify where the logical fallacies lie.
When he was presented with that number, he said, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is because you are who you are. That's why it is.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
What are electrolytes? Do you even know?
It's what they use to make Brondo.
Yeah, but why did they use them to make Brondo?
Because Brondo's got electrolytes.
Well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily circular to say that a woman is someone who exhibits womanhood.
Yes, it is.
And that
It is definitionally circular.
well, my
That's like
argument-
saying a hand is something that fundamentally shows handhood.
Well, what I have
A
to
tree
say,
is something that demonstrates the qualities of treehood. What new actual definitional content have you added to the word?
I can define womanhood for you, which is a set of characteristics associated with females, and a woman as someone who exhibits said womanhood.
Okay, well, you have just used the word female and woman to define each other. So you say a woman is a female, but not a biological female. A female is a woman, and a woman is a female, but at no point have you added any new content.
No, I said a woman is someone who exhibits womanhood, and womanhood is a set of characteristics.
Yes, and that doesn't mean anything. I'm sorry that your attempts to worm a definition into nonsense are not succeeding, but like, I can't make that fit into logic because it doesn't. I mean, I'm sorry.
Hopefully this has added another tool to your toolbox as we take a look at the world around us together. Please continue along with me to learn more about these logical fallacies and to deconstruct what we know about the world around us. May God keep you and bless you. Really quick, before you go, let me explain why I felt led to start this channel. When talking to Pilate, Jesus said, "I have come into the world to bear witness to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth listens to my voice." Pilate responds by asking, "What is the truth?" It's evident that a lot of people are still asking this question almost 2,000 years later. And while we live in an amazing time with the wealth of the world's knowledge available in the palm of our hands, there's often too much information, leaving people unable to process what's true and what's not true. Paul describes such times in this way when he writes his second letter to his disciple Timothy: always learning and never able to arrive at a knowledge of the truth. There are several who expound on what truth is, but often they are misguided, or they are malice in their intent, or they're being intellectually dishonest. My hope is that I am able to provide evidence for why the scriptural narrative is true, a contextual and practical explanation of the principles found in its writings, and a defense for other believers. As Peter explains, you should always be prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. yet do it with gentleness and respect. If you find value in this channel as I do, there are a few ways you can help, both by gifting and without spending any money. First, react and interact with these videos wherever you're watching from. This greatly helps the channel be seen by others and new people. Next, please share this content with others you feel may benefit from the information found here. Also, please subscribe to this channel on all social media. And finally, if you feel led to, and if you have the means to, please consider giving to this channel through the outlets previously mentioned, or the channel's Patreon. All these links are going to be in the video description. Thank you for watching, and may God keep you and bless you.